Welcome back for another episode with your favorite Project Lead the Way teacher, Mr. Spade. This video is a second in the series. We're going to be studying for our physical properties test. And specifically in this video, we're going to be talking about volume. I'm going to share this video is meant for those that either want to retake my test and need to show me that they've been trying to improve their skills, or somebody who missed out on a lot of class in the beginning and needs some time to make up, just need some extra help to make up and get them ready to take the test the first time. So again, I'm going to show you this. You will get this sheet on the exam. You'll also have one more key piece over on the side here that relates density, weight, and volume for you, but we can talk about that one on our next video. Today we're going to be talking about volume, specifically volumes that involve radiuses and diameters, because I feel like our students need the most help there. So we're going to take a couple practice problems, and what we're going to do is we're going to find the volume. Here we're going to find the volume of a cylinder, just given our formulas right here, and given a couple numbers that I throw out at you. Okay, so let me share my lovely penmanship. Today we are going to find the volume of a sphere. Hard to draw a 3D sphere when all I have is a 2D piece of paper. However, and let me draw this bigger so you can actually see it. Give you most times is the diameter. I'll say the diameter is, and I will say, oh, I don't know, let's go 2.5. Diameter of 2.5. So how do we find volume? So first of all, we know it's a sphere, so what we're going to do is look over here, and our volume for a sphere, and I know this is tough to see, is 4/3 pi r cubed. This is how you show your work in my class. So I need 4/3 times pi times the radius cubed. So that's the first part of showing your work for my test, is writing down the formula. The next thing we need to do is just figure out which one don't we know. Well, we know 4 divided by 3. We can do that either in our heads or on a calculator. We know pi is 3.14, but we don't really have radius yet. Okay, and radius, as we remember, is halfway across the circle, not the whole way. Our diameter divided by 2 is equal to our radius. And 2 times our radius is equal to our diameter. Same thing. So we know our diameter, that's 2.5. So we're going to go radius is equal to 2.5 divided by 2. And that's going to be equal 1.25 inches. Divided by 3, multiplied by 3.14, multiplied by 1.25 cubed. So let me show you a couple ways that we can plug this into our calculator. First of all, if you have a TI-30X that shows you exactly what you type in there, that's really nice, because that will allow you to type it in just like we see it on the paper here. 4 divided by 3, multiplied by, they even have a little pound button that you can push. So let's push that, times pi, times, and we can do our parentheses, 1.25, end parentheses. This little caret right here is the to the button, lets you do an exponential of 3. Push enter, and we know we have a volume equal to 8.18 inches cubed. And when we're talking about volume, we are in units cubed. Now, what if I have a dummy calculator and I really don't know how to do this without? So let's go over here. So I can do very much the same thing. 4 divided by 3 multiplied by 3.14 multiplied by, well, 1.25 cubed is really just 1.25 multiplied by 1.25 multiplied by 1.25. So we can do that. So multiplied by once, twice, 3 times. 8.1 rounded up to 8. Hopefully that was helpful. Let's go through one more real quick so that we can get the hang of doing this. Or sorry, a cylinder. We just did a sphere. I'm going to give you a height of, let's just say, 3.67 inches. And I'm going to tell you that your diameter is 1.25 this time. So let's go to our formulas. We have a cylinder right here. Our volume is equal to pi times r squared times height. So I wrote that down on my sheet of paper. I need to find r, and I need to find height. Well, I know the height is 3.67, and I know the diameter, and we remember that diameter divided by 2 is equal to radius. So my radius would be equal to 1.25 divided by 2, and that's 0.625 inches. So let's go and plug in. We have volume is equal to pi 3.14 multiplied by 0.625 squared multiplied by our h is 3.67. Again, I can take my dummy calculator and just go 3.14 multiplied by 0.625. Again, 0.625 squared is just 0.625 multiplied by 0.625 times 3.67. That gives us a volume of 4.50 inches cubed. I hope this is helpful, and if you have any questions, please ask your instructor. We will see you next time.